I'm off to see my friend Peter. Today I'm going to take my Pixie Yarns blanket to crochet on whilst we moan about everybody and everything. Back from Peter's. Now we're on a very blustery winter walk. It's nice. Oh, I've got to go down here now. She likes this area for some reason. I'll let her go where she wants. It's freezing. Well, I'm cold anyway. It was so windy last night that I was worrying about how windy it was. Can't they, Lillian? Do you get like that? Get scared of what is happening outside when it's really windy? I worry. We've got a trampoline and I always worry about that for some reason. But it was alright. Still exactly where we left it when we got up this morning. Oh, Lillian, it's going to be windy on the hill. Look at the sun. You see it? The longer they're in the house, the braver they get. Oh, Patsy's helping herself. There you go, girls. They don't hide up anymore. They hardly came out for the first couple of days. Well, Lovely still likes to have food in bed. But Patsy, you're so brave now, aren't you? They don't like being picked up though. So I don't really handle them. The only time I get them out is when they're going to be tidied, like their hutch is going to be cleaned out. And that's fine. I get just as much enjoyment out of them through watching them as I do from touching them. That's fine. Isn't it, girls? Oh, you lucky things. Doesn't that look nice? It's back to work for me today. I'm starting my sample for my teddy bear club, which this time is going to be snowy mice. I've done mice before, but they've always been brown. And I've done polar bears, I've done snowy bunnies. This time I'm going to do snowy mice, but I just want to see what they look like first. So I'm going to make it out of this fleece, but the actual ones are going to be made out of this. I don't know if you can see. Look, I've still got lovely nails. It's got a bit more of a fluffiness to it than fleece. Can you see? I've made my autumn bears out of a brown version of this, and also my Halloween bears. So that's the sort of stuff that I'm talking about. And I have got some of this somewhere ready for these mice. I can't find it. I'll put it somewhere safe, but I will look a bit harder, but I just want to get it done. So this is what they'll actually be made out of. So I've got everything cut out and sewn on the machine, so I'm just going to go and stitch it all together by hand now. Oh, this is lovely. Ian would like this. Then again, I don't think the pile is long enough for him. Some of you might have a bag made out of this. I made 2 teddy bear bags out of this in my last batch. It's very soft. What a lovely day I've had so far. And now it continues. I've just made myself a really, really nice cheese and onion sandwich, which isn't something I have very often. I'm off crumpets. I haven't had one since before Christmas Day. I knew it would happen. There'll be something else that comes along that takes its place, that I get addicted to, and then go off. Oh, look, these are my new socks. Hang on. Modelled up against Doug. These are the Moss Eccles socks. I've done the heel, and now I'm just going to do all the lovely pickups and decreases bit, my favourite bit. Isn't this lovely? This is the second of my Beehive Yarns advent that I had. Have I ever shown my horrible hand so much since I've had this dreadful nail varnish? I just can't be bothered to take it off. But I think that this pattern matches the wool really, really nicely. Do you? I'm going to knit them whilst we watch this thing. Hang on. I'm going to knit those when I've finished stitching up my little mouse. I'm nearly there with him. We're now going to watch Murder is Easy, which is the Agatha Christie thing that was on BBC last night. I've recorded it. We're going to watch that. I like doing Teddy Bear Club this time of year because I can make them whilst I spend time with everybody else. So if they're playing a game or something, I can still join in but work at the same time. But if it was bags, I'll be with the sewing machine in the kitchen. Here comes James, he's bought me a hot water bottle. Thank you very much indeed. Lovely. Put that in position. Right, let's see what this is all about then. Jasper, I've heard a rumour that there's a little mouse hiding in the dresser somewhere. Yes, there is. Right, we'll try and find him. No. Oh dear. Let's sort that out. I'll sort it out in a minute. Hello, Laura. Oh, there he is. Let's have a closer look at him. Here we are. So this is what the little mouse will be like. I was going to dress them, but I was going to make a naked one for me to keep, and just to see how they looked with white fur, because I've never made one with white fur before, but I really like the way they look. So what I've done instead is I've knitted some winter garments for them to keep them nice and warm, and that's what they'll be wearing instead, because he's just told me that a snowy mouse has very thick fur, so they get too hot in a skirt and a jumper. So it'll be a little mouse like this, but with winter accessories as well. And look, a little tail. So these are going to be in my shop by the time you watch this video, if anyone is interested in adopting a snow mouse this winter. They're for pre-order, and the reason I do them for as a pre-order is, of course, they I don't know, not everybody wants a snowy mouse, so I like to make them for the people who do. And if I had loads left over, well, they'd eat all the cheese in the fridge, wouldn't they? Don't I talk a load of rubbish? So if you want a snowy mouse, the link to my shop is in the description box. But you're staying with me, aren't you? I think you're going to go and live with Lizzie. Although I feel like keeping you myself, because he looks very smart once he's all dressed up. Right, bye-bye. Look at that. That's the last bit of Boxing Day pie. I'm now going to eat it because everyone else has got fish and chips, and I don't fancy them in case they give me a headache. I wonder whether it's going to give me the wild trots. We'll find out in 3 to 4 hours. Hello. I didn't film anything yesterday, did I? I filmed a bit of me ironing, and that was it. I got in a bit of a muddle. I haven't yet told James the full story of what happened, but I'll tell you. I told my friend Peter this morning about it, and if he watches it, well, he'll find out the truth. So my nan always gives us some money to fill our cupboards up at Christmas time, and she gives it to us with our Christmas stuff. So paid it into the bank and ordered a big shop to be delivered, because I didn't fancy going back to the supermarkets again. So had an order from Tesco's due yesterday between 12 and 1. So I thought, right, as soon as that delivery is here, I'm going to sit down until this time to do tea. So I've kept doing jobs until 12 o'clock come around. I thought, right, any minute now it'll arrive. No, it didn't arrive. For 10 to 1 it still hadn't arrived. And then by 1 o'clock it still hadn't arrived. And then by 1:30 it hadn't, 1:45 it hadn't. So I thought, oh, I'll have to have a look at my order, see whether I've got the time right. But I'd looked, and the text that I had said your order will be delivered today between 12 and 1. So I thought, right, I'll check the email. So I checked the email, and it said something like ordered, pick and pack, and then had a little dot underneath that said collect. So I thought, oh no, have I accidentally ordered a click and collect? But then I thought, no, I can't have done. Of course, I've Oh, this is so boring. But I've started. I've got to finish. I can't have done because I've got the text saying, "Thank you for choosing a Flexi Saver slot. Your shopping will be delivered today between 12 and 1." So I can't be wrong. So I called customer services and they checked the order and they confirmed that yes, I'd booked a click and collect slot. And I looked at the text again that I'd received that said when my order was going to be delivered yesterday. That was from the 13th of December, a couple of weeks ago. So I was reading the wrong information. So James was in town but was on his way back. And I called him. I sent him a message saying, "Oh no, Tesco have mucked up our delivery slots." They've changed our delivery slot to a click and collect slot and everything's there waiting to be collected. And he said, oh dear, I'll go and get it. I can drive, but I don't drive very much. One of my New Year's resolutions is to start driving again, but I didn't fancy it yesterday because it was raining and the traffic was bad. So it's not the day to start driving again. So off he went to go and get it, and he didn't mind. But I haven't told him the truth. If I do tell him the truth, he won't mind once he finds out. So that happened, but I didn't film any of that because I was worried about it. But it's all fine. I forgot to fill you in on a vital piece of Christmas admin, didn't I? The Nan hamper. So the old Nan, who is my dad's mum, every year gets us a hamper. And I forgot to show it to you this year. It wasn't in a box this year. It was in 2 bags. And we got cereal, shortbread, a palm olive shower gel, a Radox shower gel, and something else. I can't remember, but she said, "I didn't get you as much as I normally do because I couldn't be bothered." I bought her a cup and saucer because she loves to drink she only drinks coffee, she never drinks tea. She drinks it out of a cup and saucer, and I gave it to her, and I could tell she didn't like it because she didn't get it out of the box. I've spent a lot of Christmases with that lady, and you can tell when she doesn't like something. She lifted the cup up and looked at it. "Yeah, thank you, lovely," and put it straight back in the box, but she didn't get the saucer out to have a look, or the little spoon that came with it either, so I knew she weren't keen. But never mind, she's got another one now. Tomorrow I am going to take the girls out on a train trip. Johnny's going to work and James is going to stay here and do a few jobs that need doing around the house whilst we're gone, and also keep Lillian company. I was worried actually that he was going to come and she'd have to be left, but that's made me feel a lot better about going now. Of course, when I go somewhere, I always feel like I want to get back as quick as possible because I don't like leaving her by herself. It was different when we had Dennis, and she's got the cat, she cuddles up with Doug, but it's me being silly, so I'm glad that he's going to be staying here. And also, I won't have the added job of walking her in the morning because he can do that. So that's good. Maybe I should do what he does when he goes out for days out and just go without doing any jobs around the house. I couldn't do that. I don't know why I couldn't do it. I'll have to at least put a load of washing in. Let me think. Have I got anything else to tell you about? I don't think so. I'm going to go back down in a little while and find that fluffy fabric. I know I've put it somewhere. And it could probably come to me tonight when I'm dropping off. That's what usually happens, isn't it? Or I'll think of something I've forgotten, or something will come in my head that I need to worry about. I'm looking forward to going out tomorrow. There's a lovely bookshop, so I'm going to go in that. James got me a voucher to get some books, and Lizzie wants to go in a toy shop and have a look. Meg's coming. She's saving her money because she's going on a trip next week, but she still wants to come with us, so that'll be lovely. So I'm really, really, really looking forward to that. I love these in-between days, do you? They're just lovely. I really, really love them. I'll be going back to school next Friday. I do love my own company. I really do love my own company. But I don't know. I think I'm going to be sad this year. I usually am sad when they go back after Christmas, but I don't need to feel like that yet, do I? Because it's not over. And we've got a lovely day planned tomorrow. Right, I'm going to go downstairs and do a bit more on those socks because they're lovely. It's a lovely, lovely pattern. And very nice wool. Although I did accidentally see on the Beehive Yarns Instagram feed yesterday what the other two colours are that I've got to come, but I don't mind, they're lovely, and I haven't seen them in proper person, have I? So nothing's ruined, and I'm very, very late opening everything, so I'm lucky not to have seen them before now. I'll see you tomorrow. You can come on the train with us if you want, although I do feel embarrassed about filming in front of people, but we'll see how I get on. Right, bye everybody.